Our FFA Chapter Tribute is brought to you by Pioneer, developing new generations of seed innovations for new generations of farmers. Pioneer, what's next happens here. This week, we're talking with Eric Wisely. He recently completed his term as Illinois State FFA Vice President. And Eric, thanks so much for taking the time to talk with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Horses, I understand, are what brought you into FFA. Eric, give us a little bit of your agricultural background.
Yeah, so obviously not the traditional production background with agriculture, but my family raises, trains, and shows American quarter horses. And that's something that my dad started and I continued, and that's what got me involved in FFA and agriculture. I was encouraged to take up a equine science SAE or record book and compete in the horse judging CDEs, and then from there I just kind of ran with it.
And of course, got involved in leadership, continued your service, and now you've wrapped up 1 year of service as Illinois Vice President, just finished convention. Eric, what were some of the highlights of this year's FFA convention?
I feel like every year the highlights are just getting to see how many FFA members we can recognize and get across that stage. This year in particular, we had the highest number of state degree recipients that we've ever had in the state, with 604 state degree recipients. So it made for a long state degree session, but definitely well worth it getting to recognize all of those FFA members and their accomplishments. And then my personal favorite part of convention and favorite thing to see awarded is our National Chapter Award, Premier Chapters. So those winning chapters in the areas of building communities, strengthening agriculture, growing leaders, and seeing how awesome all those things are that those FFA chapters are doing in Illinois.
There's so much to watch throughout FFA. Eric Wisely, thank you so much for filling us in on the Illinois State FFA this week.
Yes, thank you for having me.